I don't know. And
Well, it's
I almost went, it's raining, that's ugly, I don't want to go. But then I went, no, I got to go.
Look who just walked in the studio.
Oh, my word.
Unannounced, Buzz Mitchell.
Oh, right on.
We were just talking about you, Buzz.
Were your ears burning, Buzz?
That's cool. So, that whole thing, and I didn't know what to expect going in. Buzz has been up there, and they've checked it out, so they kind of had an idea. But I didn't know what to expect going in. I was actually, I'm not going to lie to you, I was kind of scared.
Well, yeah. And, I didn't see those go-karts they run around in the parades with. But I did see.
They knew that we were coming, and they hit them.
Well, I did see police cars in the parking lot there.
Yes.
That they use now.
Yes.
I mean, full-blown lights and the whole 9 yards.
Yeah, They heard we were coming. They said, hide those go-karts.
Yeah.
Yeah. Corey Penfold, Jeremy Means are coming. Yeah. Hide them.
They'll hit the wall for sure.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, you guys didn't have anybody from the fire crew there, so we really don't want Jeremy getting in a car.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah.
So
safety first.
Buzz, again, I know we've thanked you a million times. I was so honored to be a part of that because I'll tell you, when I said I was scared, there was a little part of me that was kind of scared to go there because I am the biggest wimp when it comes to seeing sick kids. I absolutely hate seeing that.
Yeah.
And I left there with, my spirits were so high after seeing what that staff does for those kids and how, Maria, the girl that had the halo, and we were talking before you got here about how she smiled when she saw Mackenzie and it just made her day.
Just lit her up.
And then the little boy with the cast, Logan was his name. We talked with him.
In the waiting area.
Yeah. I mean, he had a great time, and it just to see those kids, smile. That right there was worth it by itself.
Absolutely.
It takes just a second to get them to open up, and once they do, they're yours.
Yeah. It was an awesome experience, and man, I am looking forward to making this an annual deal with you guys. And the $900 we donated went to the Lynn County. So we kept the money local. Shrine Club for transportation, helping families out that need to get up there, and
that was awesome.
Those staff members up there were so I don't want to say excited. They were like, wow, these racers getting together and doing this, taking their time out of work days, and they were pretty humbled themselves.
They were. And what was really cool, I don't know if you noticed it, but even though we only saw a couple of kids, the adults that were in the waiting rooms.
They had smiles just as big as the kids.
They were looking at us like, hey, this is kind of cool. And then we went through the cafeteria. And
then the doctors and the nurses.
The doctors and the nurses and the staff was all looking at us like it was pretty cool. And then, of course, Lauren and Joey found somebody they knew from the Portland track.
Oh, cool.
They were talking with her for 5 or 10 minutes.
Yeah. Her husband was a former sprint car driver, she was saying.
Yeah.
I can't remember their last name, but
I want to say Ryan, but that don't sound right.
I'm blank.
I can't remember, but yeah, she thought, her being from the race world, now they do SCCA stuff, but her being from the race world, was still like, wow, I can't believe you guys are doing this. This is cool. Yeah.
I think the parents had just as big a kick out of watching us come through there as the kids did.
Yeah. And we got some pictures of Joey Tanner hiding in the playhouse.
The playpen, yeah.
Well, he was the only one that could fit in there.
Yeah.
So we kind of forced him
down to get in there.
Exactly.
It was fun, but Joey, there were a lot of laughs, a lot of laughter shared, a lot of camaraderie, and what a great group of people we had up there.
I'm totally happy with everybody that came up there to take the tour. There's some bugs to get worked out of it.
Well, next year,
part of that was on my end of it. I didn't understand quite exactly what was going to happen up there, but all in all, I'd say it was a 95% plus day.
Oh, it was
100%
awesome.
success.
Yeah, 100%.
Now we know what to do. Next year, we'll plan it a little better and get a little more organization. And
I don't know what we could have done different. I thought it was pretty awesome.
Well, especially for the inaugural event.
Yeah,
right. And what I was kind of thinking of, I was just kind of thinking about it at work today.
Uh-oh.
That can be dangerous, doing two things at once. But just to kind of brag up on everybody that went up there, is there any way we can get like a poster made of that group picture?
We absolutely can. I'll have that done this week.
That'd be awesome to hang up out at the track.
Yep, I'll have that done this week.
Yeah, good idea.
Look at Sandy back there shaking her head. She's already got it going on.
Okay.
We got
Leave it to our producer.
Our producer is on it.
Yeah. So
don't even have to say anything.
And then the clip of you clip that showed you guys giving the money away. That was awesome.
That was The video was kind of grainy. That's because it's an iPhone, but
it was great.
You just got the look, dude.
Oh man.
Oh.
Am I the only one with a Samsung here?
No, I got one.
Okay,
too.
there you go.
I'm sorry.
I got them both. So what's your point?
Yeah, but no, I was totally happy with the way everything went. I think everybody had a good time. It was. I'd say it was. We can write that one up as a success.
Absolutely. And part of the fun wasn't just at the hospital; was the lunch afterwards.
Yeah. Well, and that's the other thing I was going to say. What did it take us? 15 minutes to get from the Shrine Center to where we had lunch, and there was stuff already all over Facebook about
15 minutes.
Yeah.
Well, I guess that depends on which van you're in.
Yeah. That's true. Because our van took about 45 minutes to get there. we got lost.
We thought about going to the zoo, but we just went driving by it.
So, yeah. We should have took left, and we went right, and we got the tour of Portland.
Yeah.
That's because my wife was a GPS.
We almost ended up in Albuquerque.
Yeah.
Right, Warren?
Yeah, absolutely.
We
were nowhere near
but
there.
I will tell you, that whole thing was a great experience.
Yeah.
The laughter and the jokes and
the views from the hospital. We had some
Yeah.
decent weather up there, just on some breaks, and we looked out over the balcony and through some of the windows, and it was an awesome
I
view.
took some pictures out of the windows. I sent them Sandy, but
I posted some up there, some of the views, and oh my gosh, yeah, that's a neat
the
deal.
tram.
Way cool.
We're way up on the hill.
Yeah,
yeah. That was a totally awesome experience.
There is. I mean, that's for me. That's one thing I can say that I'm proud that we did as a group of racers.
Hey, it's something for everybody that went up there to brag about.
Yeah,
it was a good experience.
I think
people that missed it.
When this thing
bad.
gets it going, I think that we may end up doing this probably twice a year. I can see that happening, Buzz.
Well, that'd be fine with me. I can set as many tours up as we need to set up.
That was a really fun deal. And if you, for those that didn't make it or those that missed out, you really missed out on something special.
And we got to see the printer.
Yes, we were talking about that.
That
wasn't
awesome.
that awesome? I mean, it was in progress, making a prosthetic for a kid that needed I think we were doing a leg.
I think so.
Then you saw the lathe back there that had the arm.
And then the different wraps.
Oh,
that
yeah.
They can put on them.
They wrap those orthotics like they do race cars. I mean,
do. Yeah.
They actually
Yeah,
got a
they do
film.
camouflage or whatever you want.
It's not just skin tone; it's graphics.
Sports teams, graphics. I mean, they do
Anything
some
you want.
pretty cool stuff up there,
Yeah.
buddy.
They
Yeah.
got
Joel's
gears and
looking at
sprockets
us like,
and the whole
what?
bit.
Yeah.
Oh, dang.
It
So
is
what do they do? Like hydro dip it or?
I don't
No,
know
it's
how
in a
they do it.
film they actually put into the
just like wrapping a car.
There's a
Wow.
layer they put on, then they almost put like a clear coat on it that holds
Oh,
it.
that's cool.
It's a pretty neat deal. Yeah.
I saw something on TV where something comes out of a 3D printer and they just spray it with primer. I think that was that instant chrome you can buy at the parts store now, but you just spray it with primer, then whatever adheres to it.
Yeah. It
Yeah,
was
so
pretty
that's
neat
probably
deal.
something similar to that.
Yeah, I would not want to know if someone had to pay for that.
Oh man,
What it would cost them out of pocket, and the Shriners providing that for free is. I mean, those are some of those legs are $30,000-$40,000
Easily.
Yeah.
I mean,
And that's wow.
it's unbelievable.
No,
I wish
so
I
at
could
least
have been there.
least we can do for those kids that are unfortunate. I guess is
Yeah.
the best way to say it.
Well, it's just I mean, I know it sounds selfish, but I know it made me feel good.
Made me feel good.
To go up there and just help out with a phenomenal group of people.
Yeah.
I was glad when we did the picture show there in the auditorium.
Yeah.
The look on some of your guys' faces with some of the stuff that we did. The picture of the little kids with the cleft palates before and after.
Oh, that is unbelievable.
That was
And they're like
crazy.
a world-leading surgical team there that provides that.
And then the kid that had cerebral palsy.
That was one of the
His
probably the
knees
most.
were knocking, and he was dragging feet.
Right.
And they did whatever they do, and heck, he was walking great.
Well, then there's that room with all the cameras.
That's-
Basically,
yeah.
It's just like a blue screen room, if you will, and they put pinpoints on you.
Reflectors.
that track how you walk or move, and it tracks your movement, and then they make adjustments accordingly. All
Which
this
is-
high tech.
Yeah. Well,
crazy
what was
stuff.
crazy was the floor in that room. Just the floor alone, where they make the kids walk. They actually put these reflectors on them, like the same video same technology used in video games
Uh-huh.
and like Avatar and those. They put these kids in these. I don't want to say a suit, but
It is
they
somewhat.
put reflectors on them. They make them walk down this path. Well, the path in the floor actually has weight-sensitive tiles. As they walk across it, it's recording,
It's
how much
recording
pressure is
everything.
going down. They're dragging their foot, knees are turned in, legs are turned in, and the kid that we saw, I would have
video.
never have guessed. Yeah, in the video, I would have never guessed that was the same kid because when they showed him initially walking with the reflectors on, his right foot was dragging, both feet were turned in, both knees were hitting when he took steps. I mean, he really was struggling to walk. And after they put these reflectors on and made him walk up and down, and they made these adjustments on his body, he walked nearly normal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it wasn't
yeah.
perfect,
No,
but it was 99% better than
a
what he
lot
was
better.
before.
Yeah.
And to see that they're able to do that with these kids, that was, I mean, unbelievable. It
Yeah.
really
It
was.
Yeah, they our hospitals do some crazy stuff. We got one down in California, I think, that's a spinal hospital,
Wow.
and we've got kids walking again that were
It's amazing.
paraplegics. It's I don't know whether it's bionics or if it's electroshock to nerves or whatever, but we've got kids walking again.
Yeah. That's
For that reason, I wish I was a kid.
well, I know. Yeah, I know. It was
Use some back work.
There you go.
pretty proud to be involved with something like that. That was actually
It was
an
a
honor.
great day.
Yeah,
Yep.
it was cool. So, how's your week been, Buzz?
Busy.
Yeah?
I just got off work and came on in here. So
Right on.
This is
Glad to have you, man.
This is the deal.
Fresh out of
Yep.
the field.
No, that's out of the shot. I wish I was in the field.
Yeah.
Well, we were talking about race season. I don't think anybody is more pumped than this dude right here.
Well, and his group.
Well, he's like, "Come on, man, we got to get a start on the beer cup.
Yeah.
We got to prime the pump,
Yeah.
turn it loose."
Well,
You know.
they get the lines flushed to the upper deck. We're good.
And you know what? I can almost see that happening with these guys.
Yeah.
They got their own keg, and I can just see Buzz looking over the backside, pump the keg, and Jerry's down there just pumping that thing for all he's worth.
I can't see that.
No, that's a fantasy.
Yeah, well, it sounded good. It sounded good. So, man, gosh,
Ready
I
to
think,
go racing. That's what we need. We need some racing to talk about.
Well, that's the thing, and we'll have it. I'm hopefully after Saturday night.
Well, and you know what? If they wouldn't have hit the go-karts up there at the Shrine Hospital,
We could have had something.
we could
to
have
We
had some
could have.
racing.
I'd have had to take Corey out again, but
I mean,
and he did. He took me on.
Can you just imagine what would have happened if you would have gotten John Duty and
oh wow,
Joey Tanner and Tom
Steve
Yack
Moore.
and Steve Moore, all those guys.
Skylar
racing around.
Weinbarger was there. Joey Tanner.
Bryson James.
Bryson was
Yeah.
there. Mackenzie.
and Buzz.
Oh, there's a guaranteed wreck right there.
There you go.
I'm still waiting. Are we still going to do that little shrine?
Ryan Emery. Don't forget Emery.
Ryan Emery. Yeah.
That little
Emery's-
shrine cup.
We are
race?
doing it. We are going to do it.
I
And
hope
there's
so. I
4
hope-
carts sitting there that.
I'm getting anxious for that one. That's going to
Yeah.
be fun.
Buzz and I had a good conversation, and it's going to be.
Corey just about had a come undone up there. He's looking at all the wheelchairs, and he's looking around. Hey, these are pretty cool. These are pretty cool. And he found one that says Moxie on the back.
There was a
Sandra
wheelchair.
located that
Yeah,
one.
Sandy found it.
Yeah.
There was
It's like,
actually
beep,
she
beep,
goes.
beep, beep.
She goes, look at this. It was not really a wheelchair, but kind of a walker type assistant.
Yeah.
Like where they actually put them around and they can hang on, and on the back of it,
It was a
said
gadget.
Moxie GT was the model. We took a picture of it. Yeah. It was pretty cool. That was kind of neat. And it was blue. It was blue too.
Yeah, yeah.
I was even blue.
The only thing we didn't have was wheelchair races while we were up there, and I was really wanting to do that.
Yeah, I didn't see a gym for wheelchair basketball. Is there a gym there?
I'm not sure.
You got to go over the VA for that, huh?
You might have to. I'm not sure. They had that weight room, and then the place where Joey was inside the
Yeah.
bouncy house thing.
Therapy.
But
There's so many different.
Yeah.
Every
Yeah.
therapy room is designed for a different therapy.
Yeah.
They've got a rock climbing wall there for
Yep.
kids.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Absolutely. I mean, this.
the video at the beginning showed a little gal that had one hand and a nub, and she was climbing the wall.
Yeah.
Mhm.
They teach them to not feel sorry for themselves. They
Absolutely.
Well, and
this is the card you're dealt. This is
Well, and
They
that's
had-
what's going to happen.
That's the thing too. For those of you that don't know, Jordan McDonald, who races Well, he raced him
The
modified.
W7.
He was in Kevin Williamson's ride part-time this year,
Yep.
or last year. He's going to have his own street stock this year. He is a Shriners kid.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
He is. He actually
Sweet.
Yep.
childhood. Jordan, if you're out there and listening, correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe it was cancer of the leg,
I thought it was bone cancer.
bone cancer in his calf, and he had that amputated. Well,